Alright folks, I have a pretty nice car here. This is an older car, but it's a 2000 Ford Taurus sedan. But the thing is, it's got very low mileage. It's only got 106,598 miles. For a 15-year-old car, that's not much. Probably about 7,500 miles a year, give or take. This thing's pretty loaded up. It's got leather interior, power windows, power door locks, all that stuff. But boy, it sure does run and look like it's got 106,000 on it. All right, first of all, it's got the electronic climate control, which is very important because it's cold as can be here. This is the warmest day we've probably had in, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks, 31 degrees, and that's only because we're sitting in the sun. Radio. It does work. Got a cassette deck, and I'm guessing that it's got a Sony aftermarket disc changer in it. It's probably in the trunk. We'll check that out when we get there. Cruise control right here on your steering wheel. It's got tilt wheel, delay wipers, horn works. Let's check the wipers out, make sure they're good. There you go, no problems with the wipers. Power windows, let's see. Let's go, how do I normally do this? I haven't done a video in a while. There's your right rear, no problem. Right front, there we go. And we'll swing her on around. There's your left rear. And of course, the all important auto down driver's window. Power mirror, left works, no problem, and it is heated. Right mirror works, and that's the most important one to have working, obviously. So there's no problem there. Let's go check the outside of the car out. Actually, I'm pretty sure this has power seat too. As you can see, it's in pretty nice shape. I mean, there's your door panel there. Come around in here, and here's your power seat. Forwards, backwards, up, down, all works exactly as it should. And of course, here's your floor. No floor mats. I guess it's got, oh, that's an aftermarket alarm that I have disabled. I left it there in case you want to hook it back up. But I hate an aftermarket alarm because it just creates quite an issue for things. All right, there you go. Now let's go check out the tires. All right. Got my little handy dandy gizmo here. Let's check out and see what the tread depth is. Doesn't feel very good, but let's see what it says. All right, no, that can't be right. Let's try to, here, you know what? I don't know why I never thought of this before. Do this the easy way. All right, there we go. And we'll check out the tread depth. Like I said, it doesn't look too spectacular to me. Yeah, about 4/32, so it means it's got about 1/3 of the tread left. That's on the left front. Left rear, that feels a little better. Let's check that out. That's about 4/32 as well. I'm going to guess then that probably all the tires have similar tread depth. And let's see here. Yeah, this one feels just like the other side. Yeah, about 4/32. And right front. Yeah. A little bit more. Maybe 5.5, 30 seconds. All right, well, moral of that story is very simple. You might want to get some tires for it. That's up to you. I mean, it may make it through the winter, but I'd feel better if I had tires. A little bit of scrapes and bruising on it, nothing bad. I don't see anything in the way of like a huge amount of rust. Going all the way up the side of the car, it actually looks pretty clean. Paint looks shiny. Hood looks like it's got a couple of little dents in it, but nothing major. Yeah, I don't know what the heck. It looks like somebody bounced the basketball on it. Of course, it's got, you know, dual airbags. Here's the side here. Here's your headliner. Do your door jamb. There we go. And of course the door frame. And I have to say, pretty impressively, especially for a 15-year-old Ford, that there is no rust along the bottom there. That really is surprising to me. All right, let's move to the back door. I'll let you guys take a look. It does have, as I said, leather in the back. Hey, look at this, is even advanced enough. It's got the latch system for the kiddie seats in the back. Very nice. Here's your door jamb. And of course, got your door frame. Looks like this panel came off, so we tried to glue it back on. Very typical of Ford. Just the tiniest little bit of rust starting down there. Again, pretty darn impressive for a car of this age. Moving around to the back. Tail light on this side looks good. Tail light on this side. The bumper's got a little mark there. No big deal. Very nice. I would say this, I would consider this a very clean car, you know, for the year. There you go. There's underneath. And of course, a nice huge trunk here. Pretty cavernous, actually. And oh, there it is. There's your CD changer. It looks like it needs the box for it, but other than that, it's there. And that's a split fold down 60/40 rear seat. Looks like the spare tire is present. That's good. There's your jack. Close this up. This is the SE model. Trunk looks to be in good shape. No dings, no scratches. Left rear quarter panel. You know, a little mark right here, but not bad. Coming along, nice alloy wheels. Left rear, go. Here's the left side, or driver's side, whatever you choose to call it. There's your door jamb. And of course, there's your door. Again, same thing on this side. Wow, this is, again, another door. Absolutely no rust on it. Coming along to this side. See, it does have the obligatory Ford keypad. And of course, you can see nice and clean. There we go. And again, very surprising. This car has almost zero rust on it. Very impressive, 15-year-old Ford being like this. Left front fender, looks pretty good. Moving around to the front. These headlights, that one looks like it's almost brand new. This side's nice and clean and clear. It looks like about the only damage on the car, and I probably did this winter, knowing us, in the snow, you know, hitting a snowbank or something. But again, you can either fix it or deal with it. Honestly, for the little bit of money I'm going to be selling this car for, I would just deal with it myself. You can see everything nice, clean, engine compartment. Let's just rev her up and see how she sounds. Yep, rev it right up to the rev limiter. She sounds good. You don't need to be a mechanic to know that that's a nice sounding vehicle. Alright, here's part of your aftermarket alarm. Again, I hate that crap, so there you go. The little pistons that hold the hood up are in nice shape. And your hood is also in nice shape. Let me just step back a little bit. Alright, as you can see, a very nice little clean sedan. Now we'll take it for a ride. Alright folks, we're going to take it for a ride now. One thing I always like to do is start the cars after they've had a chance to warm up, which this one has. I started it, as you saw before, it was ice cold. And now I'm going to start it up. It's nice and warmed up. You know, because different things can happen, especially on the older cars. When the engine's warm, sometimes it won't start. When it's cold, it won't start. Well, I like to show that it'll start on both of these, okay? Nice, great heat in this thing. You don't have to worry about that, man. It's one thing I'm really sensitive to this time of year, is that we need good heat. Oh, and one thing I didn't point out on the outside of the vehicle is that it has a good New Jersey State inspection sticker valid through May of 2016. So basically that's like a year and 3 months left on the sticker. All right, here we go. No problem with that 6-cylinder engine accelerating, you know, right, not gonna get out of the sun here. It's accelerating right up to, you know, what is that, 50, 55 miles an hour. So she does, it's a great running car. It really is, and it rides smooth too. I don't hear a lot of bangs, I don't hear a lot of rattles. This is just a really, really nice, seems like it'd be a very good, smooth running car. Great winter beater, or even, you know, car for the new driver. I would have no trouble putting one of my kids in this car. And the Fords are cheap to fix. They usually run for a really long time. You know, and it's a mid-sized car. You know, you actually got some metal around, you know, around yourself. So this is a true mid-sized car. Not like when you rent one at the airport and they say it's mid-sized and it's actually a tiny car. Like I rented a car at the airport. Geez, a couple weeks ago I was in, I don't know, Tennessee or no, Alabama. And they're like, oh, this is a mid-sized car. It was a Nissan Versa, which is not a mid-sized car in my book, but whatever. This is a mid-sized car. All right, here we go. Look at that, right up. No problem accelerating. Very smooth shifts. Yeah, this is actually a really, really decent car, I think, for someone. What I'm going to do next is a little brake test for you guys, and all that's going to consist of is me pulling into this vacant lot across the street from my place. I'm going to let go of the wheel, slam on the brakes, see what happens. I'll try to describe to you how the brakes feel. It's pretty much the best I can do on a video. I mean, it's not like you're sitting in the seat next to me and you can feel the braking power, but, you know, I try to help out as best I can. So we're going to do that in just a couple seconds here. I usually do this here. We'll pull in here, do this at about 20, 25 miles an hour. Bring the camera back so you can see. I'm going to take my hands off the wheel, pull up here, and well, hey, good news. I shouldn't have been surprised by this, but I am. This vehicle does have very good anti-lock brakes. So you got dual airbags, anti-lock brakes. I mean, all the basically the available safety features that were there, you know, 15 years ago. So I would say, you know, as far as a car, you know, put my kid in or something, I feel pretty confident about this. Like I said, besides just the size and having the metal wrapped around you, you've got the dual airbags, anti-lock brakes, so it's not like this is like a real old car. It doesn't have any of the good stuff in it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So here we are. This is a 2000 Ford Taurus with 106,599 miles on it. Appears to be in very nice shape, body-wise, interior-wise. You know, obviously it reflects the very low mileage on it. But sometimes I've had cars with low mileage that just had the crap beat out of them. Well, this isn't one of those. So just so you know, this is probably a pretty well taken care of car. Oh, this is what I wanted to show you. There you go. May of 2016 is what this is good till. So now we'll just take a little walk around. Like I said, about the only thing really irritating about it is the bumper cover right there, which it wasn't like that when I got it, but like I said, we probably did that in the snow. All right, folks. Well, if you need a very inexpensive, a little older, but low mileage, decent looking, great running, 4 or 5 passenger sedan, this would be the right one for you. Thanks.